everyone. Sorry I'm a bit late. The traffic out there, my gosh. It's from one end of the street. I know. Where did you park today? I couldn't get a park there. I'm out the back. Where did you park, Sue? Same, yeah. Anyway, I'm here. Are you going to get a coffee? Oh, yes please. Yes please. That would be amazing. A flat white. Okay, $5.50 aren't they? One sugar, please. I'm trying. There you are. Thank you. I'll get there. Don't judge me. I'm down to one sugar. I got down from 2. Okay. Alrighty. So I imagine we're going to be pretty busy today. Hi, good morning. Yes, welcome to Turtle Tours. How can I help you? Yeah. Is it just for yourself? Yep. No, I travel do it all by myself sometimes as well. So, did you want to do a day tour or were you looking at just a half day? Okay. Let me just log on to my computer. Now what I can do is take a seat. What was your name, darling? Sarah. My name's Lisa, Sarah. Now we do have a few tours here that we can offer you. Here we go. Beautiful. When were you wanting to do this, Sarah? I have to say, switch on my... You want to do snorkeling, don't you? Yeah. Our tours today are fully booked, unfortunately. We're just on the start of school holidays, so we're very, very busy. But we could do something for you tomorrow. We can do... Let's pick a tour first and see what time they leave and see if that suits you. Whereabouts are you staying, Sarah? Beautiful. So are you aware that there are 2 marinas here? Okay, so you'll be either leaving from Coral Sea or the Heart of Airlie. Okay, so what we'll do is just find what I think would be the best for what you're looking for. Are you experienced in snorkeling, Sarah? That's okay. Doesn't take any, as long as you are happy to have your face in the water and looking at all the beautiful marine life. I mean, goodness me. Are you at all interested in a fast boat ride out to the reefs and perhaps out to Whitehaven Beach? Yes, there are 2 snorkeling spots that you can snorkel on that one. I'll show it to you. This is called the Thundercat, and it's a fast boat out there, so if you get seasick, suffer from seasickness, you won't have time to get sick on this one. Where is it? Here it is. So this one, this is a passenger boat, takes up to 24 or 28 passengers. and you can bring your own wetsuit or you can be supplied with one. That's up to you. So this is what the boat looks like. So this is the Thundercat. Now I would recommend, if you do this, sitting in the center, just sitting there in the center of the boat. You will tend to get splashed and very wet if you're up the front, but if that's your thing, get up the front. And yes, it does depend on the weather. We've had a few cloudy days the last few weeks up here, but it is just starting to clear now, so I think you would enjoy this one. Now, as I said, this has 2 snorkeling spots. You'd snorkel around Hook Island, so you snorkel one side on Mandalay Bay and the other side you'd be snorkeling Butterfly Bay. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Manta Ray Bay, not Mandalay. I always get that. It's that song, Mandalay Bay. So yeah, you can see, you can spot some turtles. There's a few turtles there. This guy here, his name's Big George. And a few people have spotted him. So if you're lucky enough to see Big George, let us know. So this one, this is the price on this one. It's not on the brochure. Okay. It's $329, that one. So with that, you get to visit the best locations, including Whitehaven Beach and Hill Inlet. That's the lookout. Yeah, that's it there. That's the lookout there. That's the white beach. The sand is light powder. You can see it in the background there as well. Yeah. So this one is after you go out to Whitehaven, then you'll go to those 2 snorkeling locations. You'll be supplied with lunch, but they recommend that you take your own water. There is water on board. There is an onboard toilet as well. That's a very interesting experience. It's a bit like a little box that you just kind of back into and latch the door. It's very interesting when the boat is hooking along quite quickly. You may want to wait till you get to the island. Anyway, it's there if you need it. So as I said, all inclusive is your lycra suits, snorkeling equipment and wetsuits. So we're in July now, so this is the cooler months. We don't have any stingers up here at the moment, so you won't need to have a stinger suit, but it's a little bit cool in the water, so I would recommend grabbing a wetsuit, and they will also offer you a life jacket, which you must wear. Well, you mustn't, you don't have to wear it, but I would take it with you, because once you leave the marina, there's no option to have one. There's none on board. I usually snorkel with a noodle, you know, one of those rubber noodles. They're really good. You can bring your own alcohol and drinks, just no red wine and no glass. Where did you say you were staying again? Marina Shores? Okay, there's a bus that will pick you up from there and take you to the marina and then bring you back again, so you don't have to worry about getting there. Although it is walkable, if you want to do that, you can. Sure. All right, well, the brochures, there's a whole heap of brochures out the front. So this one, if you want to make a note, is the Thundercat full day tour. Yes, $329. That one departs at 9 a.m, so you need to be at the Coral Sea Marina check-in. Well, if you get the bus, you'll be there on time. If you decide to walk, you need to be there by 8:30. The boat will leave at 9, and then you'll return at 5 o'clock. As I said, lunch is provided. Now, are you at all interested in jet skiing? Yes? Well, our sister company has a jet ski hire as well, and if you book with the Thundercat, we can offer you 10% discount on your jet ski tours. I will be honest with you though, I'll offer you the two options. There are two different jet ski companies here on the island, but Turtle Tours, our tours are about $100 dearer per jet ski per person, and that's because we do supply you with, it's a fleecy lined rashi shirt that you're going to really want when you're out there on the water, because these things get up to 80 kilometers an hour. Not that you will be going that fast, however, up to 60 kilometers you can go, and you do get splashed, and you can get very, very cold, very wet and very cold. I just need to go back through these and find. When did you arrive? Oh, beautiful. Well, that was a nice day that day. Yeah. And was your flight okay? Who did you fly with? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you weren't delayed. Quite often get delays with that company. So that's good. Let's hope it's the same on the return. Okay, Sarah, so this is our jet ski tour. This one here. Okay, so this one has two options. You can travel out to the Colosseum and see the turtles, or you can go out and do a longer trip out to Daydream Island, out to South Mole Island, and then back to the marina. No, unfortunately, you don't get to actually go onto the island. Only guests are allowed on the island. So basically what you do is, once you leave the marina, once you're out of the passage, oh no, very slow. There's no restricted areas as such for jet skis, but there is definitely restricted speed limit. So as you're going through the marina, you're required to keep it at 6 knots. But you'll be following the leader. There'll be someone taking you out there, and he or she will be checking behind always to make sure that you're all there, depending on how large the group is. But they'll explain it all to you when you go there. You need to sign a waiver for this one. But this is a lot of fun. So if you wanted to do just out to, from the Coral Back Sea Marina out to see the turtles, that's an hour and a half. And if you wanted to go out and do the 2 island safari, that one is 2 hours. And the difference in price is $60. Sure, yeah. So that one is that one's also $3.29, but less 10% off that one. This one here, now this is a bit cheaper, as I said. They're different jet skis as well. So this is the other jet ski company. Now this is $229 per jet ski, and that's for 1 or 2 people. This is just a 1-hour trip, so it says get ready for an exhilarating 1-hour jet ski tour through the stunning waters of Whitsundays. Let your expert guide take you and teach you how to take control of your own jet ski and explore the breathtaking coastline. Also, this one, No, they don't supply anything like that. You can get a wetsuit from this company, but they will charge you. They hire them. Whereas this company here, they will supply you with, as I said, the fleecy lined rashy shirt, which is very warm. And for the ladies, you can they'll supply you with the lycra shorts. Yeah. That's up to you. Also, we ask that you wear your sunglasses because it's very, when you've got sea spraying in your eyes, you want sunnies on, but just make sure you don't turn your head like that. However, this company will supply you with the sunglasses chain so that you can have that around your neck. And I just think, well, of course it's entirely up to you, but I just think for the money and for what you get with this one, plus you get the 10% discount if you book the Thundercat, it just makes it for a better day. Yes, I've been on both. I have experienced both, so I am also speaking from experience that I would, if you can afford it, I would go for the one at the Coral Sea. Yeah. Sure. That can be done. Do you want to do it one day, the Thundercat, the next day jet ski? Do you want to space it out a little bit? Sure. Alright, let me just... Oh, they're so much fun. They're very, very strict with what you do out there though, so they will advise you to make sure that you stay 60 metres away from the jet ski in front of you and to follow in each other's wake, so that just avoids collision. And also, they don't like you to just stop suddenly, so they, like a jet ski won't stop. You've got a button that you tap on the left and that just puts the jet ski into neutral. They'll go through all this with you. But some people just accidentally tap it or tap it for no reason and the jet ski just stops going, so the person that's flying along behind them has nowhere to go but around, and then the person that's hit that idle button takes off again, and then so yeah, they're very, very careful, the instructors, about making sure that everybody follows the rules. Like I said, they will tell you to keep it at about 35 kilometres. No. Once you get out into the open water, it's hell for leather, open slather, off you go. Yeah, good fun. Yeah, sweet. Do you have an underwater camera? I would get one. Yeah, for the snorkeling. There's a gift shop. We don't sell the cameras here. We sell the cases. I've got one here. This one here. That's a little underwater case that you can pop either your iPhone or your Android into that. Yeah, 100% waterproof. These are waterproof to 25, no, I think they're waterproof to 50 metres. I'll check that for you. But I don't have an underwater camera. I use one of these and they're great. So that just opens up like that. Just slip your camera in there. Close it up. They're just these little, see these little turn lugs here? So that just pops in there and there and like that. And then see they just stick in the back there, and then you just turn those and it's closed. Yeah, look at that. And it's got a little strap that you can put that around your neck, so you know you can have that around your neck when you're jet skiing, even if you want to maybe video or something while you're doing your jet ski. Yes, they do. You can, that's another thing. So if you want photos, the company, our company, we will do the photos for free. And you can just find those on Facebook, so I can give you the website to just, it's just the guest photos. And whereas the other company will charge you for photos. Anyway, yeah, certainly they're only $16.95, those. Yeah. I can get you another one if you need. Sure. Okay, so what do you think you'd like to, do you want to have a think about it or just do it? Yeah. Okay. Sarah, just for the list, so this is going to be, you want to do this one, do you want to do jet ski or the Thundercat first? Okay, so jet ski tomorrow. Now you can leave, you can do a 9:30 in the morning or a 2:30 in the afternoon trip. The winds are a bit better in the morning. I'd be more inclined to do the 9:30 in the morning one. It's just kind of nice out on the water in the morning. And then just this time of year, the winds can pick up a little bit, just get a little bit cool in the afternoon. But yeah. Have breakfast first and then come down and do your, okay, Thundercat, sorry, jet ski. Now, did you want to do the turtle tour or do you want to do the 2 hour? I would probably recommend just doing the 1.5 hour one to start if you haven't been on a jet ski before. It's been a little bit rough out in the passage, I've been told, so if you aren't really used to having your arms out like that for 2 hours, can be a little bit hard on your back. You can stand up if you want to on the jet skis and have a stretch. There are stopping points on the way. You don't go an hour there and an hour back. So, as I said, the instructor will keep turning back and checking that you're okay. You can, at any time, you can put your hand up as well. They'll show you the international signal for distress. They will give you all the signals. Honestly, I would just do the 1.5. It's just as good, and if it's choppy out there tomorrow afternoon, you're going to feel it the next day. And you want to do jet ski tomorrow, and then the Thundercat straight after the next day. Yeah, definitely maybe do the 1.5. Okay. So the 1.5 tour it's a bit cheaper course, and with your 10% discount, so your jet ski tour will be $269, and then the Thundercat $309. Did you want to take the camera cover? Sure. Yes. I can send a link to you for that if you like, yeah. Did you want to pay today, or do you want me to send you a link? You can make payment online, or you can pay me today. No, sure. I've got FPOS here, that's fine. Thank you. Oh, that's ages. I need that coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Rebecca left, I don't know how long ago, to get us coffees. It's just so busy out there. Really? They're going to be busy down at that coffee shop all day, I think. Okay, where was I? So I'll just add these up. 20, 24, 15. So altogether it's $654.99. Okay. There we go, lovely. Just get you to swipe your card or tap. Beautiful. And just your pin. Lovely. Thank you. Lovely. That's through. Alrighty. Now, Sarah, your email address, darling. I need to send you out a waiver, and also just a questionnaire. So we just need to know if you were thrown in the water, could you swim from here to the rock wall and back? Could you get there and back if you had a life jacket on? That sort of thing. That's all we need to know. You don't have to be a great swimmer. So that's pain. Gotcha. Okay, email. Thanks, Sarah. Is that a hyphen or an underscore? Gmail. Beautiful. Okay, Sarah, and your contact phone number. Beautiful. Okay, just sending that link through now. Okay, done. All right, Miss Sarah, you're going to have an absolute ball. This is going to be so much fun. Oh, I haven't actually done any deep sea diving. I think there's probably more of that up in Cairns. They do a lot of that because they're a bit closer to the Great Barrier Reef. But oh, we've got so many other tours. We've got here that if you can do the Great Barrier Reef Premium Experience, that one. That's the Chute Harbour Terminal. That's the different one. 360-degree rooftop deck on this boat. This is a fantastic boat, this one. Yeah, the snorkeling is just like no other I've ever seen around here. You're just going to love it, yeah. The FPOS machine's having a bit of a... But as I said, just grab a few brochures out the front, Sarah. There's so many different options, but I'm so happy we were able to set you up with something today that's, I think you're really going to enjoy. It's just an incredible place to visit and so much to do. Yep. We've got waterfalls that you can visit. We've also got, this is a sailing adventure on this one. It's just cruising like that. Just lovely. Like that. So That's cruising around down the Whitsundays. So you go to Daydream Island, Hamilton Island, Dent Island, Long Island, Hook Island, Hayman Island, Whitehaven Beach. Yeah. This one, excuse me, Cruise Whitsundays, that one, charter. But that's on a catamaran, so that's a full day adventure, that one, yeah. Excuse me. There's private charters as well if you've got a few $1,000s to spare. This one now, maybe when you come back again, there's our turtle logo there. So perhaps when you come back you might want to do something like this around the Great Barrier Reef, because I know once you do this snorkeling trip you are going to want to do it again and again and again. And this is a fantastic, especially if you bring a couple of friends. 2 stories, yeah. I would probably ring the company and find out about that, because yes, yeah, that's something we wouldn't be able to assist you with, unfortunately. Look, I'm sure if you brought your mum along, and they could certainly help with a wheelchair, I'm sure. I don't think that there's any issue with that, but like I said, I would just directly ring the tour people and check on that. So for this one, change of clothes, you need to bring swimwear and a towel, protective clothing, light jacket and sweater for cooler windy days, camera, hat and sunscreen, water bottle, and credit card for drinks, snacks and upgrades. So that's if you just wanted to purchase anything on the boat. And then this is a full day on the Great Barrier Reef, leaving at 8 AM in the morning and arriving back at the Portavelli at 6 PM. So you depart the Portavelli for your scenic cruise through the Whitsunday Islands. Arrive at Hamilton Island for a quick stop to pick up guests. Get ready, your next stop is the world-famous Great Barrier Reef. Then at 9:30 AM morning tea is served. It says, don't worry if you have skipped breakfast. We have a delicious morning tea to keep you fueled for a day of adventure. You will not go hungry today. And then at 10 AM it's time to plan your day. Listen to our crew as they run you through the optional extras available to enhance your day at the reef. And then 11 AM you have arrived. Welcome to Hardy Reef. You now have 4 hours of wet and dry activities at your fingertips. Make sure you give yourself enough time to check our underwater observatory and take part in our semi-submarine guided tour. Beg your pardon. And then at 11:30, between 11:30 and 2, lunch is ready. So that's a delicious buffet lunch, that one. And it's different. Each week it's different. Yes, again, any dietary things, just let them know. They do usually cater for vegan and gluten, that sort of thing, yes. You will find a range of hot and cold foods to satisfy your taste buds. Make sure to grab a cold drink from the bar. At 3 PM, the time has come. All good things must come to an end. Wave goodbye to your new friends at Hardy Reef, both above and below the water. Then 4 PM on the way back to the marina, afternoon tea is served. And then 5 PM, a quick stop to drop off our Hamilton Island guests, and then an hour to arrive at Port Airlie. So I think if you're looking to do a day tour, do some more snorkeling, this would be good. And have you heard of the heart-shaped reef? This is it, yes. This is the heart-shaped reef here. And you can get photos taken of that. There's optional extras with this tour as well. So with an extra $169 if you haven't dived before. If you're a certified diver, $129. But they will take you for a scuba dive. There's also scenic flights. You can go around by helicopter. And or you can just do the snorkel safari. So yeah, for a full day adventure, for a standard is $319. That is such good value, I reckon. Yes, you get to see so much. Yep. Yes, you get snorkeling gear provided, including stinger suits. We won't need them this trip. Access to underwater observatory, semi-submarine guided tour, morning tea buffet, lunch and afternoon tea. So that's a massive boat, that one. You can be upstairs or downstairs on that one. Yeah. Grab one of these on your way out, Sarah, too, because I think you'd really enjoy this one. And look, if you're wanting to set up with any, I know your hotel can help you with all of that, but if you're wanting to go out to any of the restaurants, you know, the Northerlies is amazing. It's about a 20-minute drive, and you can book that online, or we can do that for you as well, if you like. You're very welcome. Oh, I just know you're going to have such a good time. I hope so. I mean, it's unpredictable. I've looked at the weather. Let's check it. Let's have a look what it's like tomorrow. Okay. It's only partly cloudy, top of 24 tomorrow, so that should be nice. What we want is the wind speed. Wind speed 12 to 15 knots. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. I've been out there when it's about 22 knots and that's no fun. Yeah, I know you're going to have a wonderful time. It's my pleasure. It's lovely to meet you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay, and if there's anything else we can do for you, just please drop in and let us know. Hey, you're welcome. My pleasure. Bye, Sarah. Okay. Hey. Speaking of morning tea, okay. One for jet ski. 9:30 Thundercat. Okay. Sweet. Good morning, how are you? Well, thank you. Yes. Are these yours? Are they your glasses? Yes, someone handed them in yesterday. Oh, you're so lucky. Yes. I remember you, yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh no, it's so busy out there today. I'm really pleased someone handed them in just out on the bench out front. I remember seeing you sitting out there yesterday. That's okay. Oh, it's awful, isn't it? When you've got to backtrack and remember where you were. That's okay, you're welcome. No worries, thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, guys, I'm going to go just get something to eat, have with my cup of coffee, I think. Okay, thank you. Back soon.